Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Discourse on Personality and Competency. Having taken a permission from all of you to enter a subject called spiritual mathematics, we have indirectly paid obeisance to that giant knowledge. A small piece of it we will magnify, a very small piece of that we'll magnify and look at personality. We talked about faces. We talked about cube having 6 faces. We also understand, therefore, cube may not be the ultimate master of representing a personality. But for a timing, it will serve purpose. It is 6 faces, and we never thought human being has 6 faces. And why these 6 faces come, or more than 6 come, we'll have time to go before I can discuss that. In a sense, discourses are like sitting in a space, a large space, and then there is a point you can call the back of the horse you're riding on, and we don't know which way this point will move. It's unlike a training program where the script is given. One way of looking at discourses is an online research. Another way of looking at discourses is the online discoveries. There are already things and we just want to reach out to them. And the third approach could be, well, I don't know what's happening. Where it's happening? Undefined. I don't know what's happening. Where it's happening? We see a movie and we know this is a movie about violence. This is a movie about social revolution. This is a movie about a woman leadership. This is a movie on a child. This is a movie on mother. But when we have a visitor at home, he writes his own script and he has not memorized that script. He comes, sits in a sofa, everybody around, and he takes the script where he wants. And not entirely by his choice. That's not entirely by his choice. So me it is, playing that role very humbly. So there's a large space in that. There is a point in the space decided by X, Y, and Z dimensions. And I don't know, this horse is taking me where. I don't have the reins in my hand. And yet we are publishing. We are in the auspices, under the auspices of something which allows us to do this. At least one thing is for sure. Therefore, you'll get the nectar of the fresh crop. The fragrance, the flavor, the juice, the feel of a very turbid seed. May we continue. After paying obeisance to the spiritual mathematics, we are now trying to understand a minor, simplified, very, very simplified, probably 100 times diluted mathematics. 6 faces, 1 cube, but there is a warning and intuition. There may be more faces. We don't know how to look at personality and look at the faces. We don't know. we'll have time to wait before we come to that discussion. If I forget, please remind me. Good Lord, good Lord, that I called those cubical perspectives, the perspectives of the cube as faces. Good Lord. Because we have a direct simulation. What is a face? The way you wear your mush. What is a face? The way your lips are highlighted. The way your nose is, the size of the nostrils, the spread of your eyes, the eyebrows, and the length of the nose, and the length of the temple, how much these ears are protruded out of your face, out of this oval, the chin, this to this dimension, the dip here, the cheekbone coming out here. That's how we measure. So let us say we have 9 basic geometric measurements. All these organs put together. Let us say we have 9. I'll tell you why I came to 9. Because each of these faces is cut into 9 different colors. Let us say 9 different colors, and they form a 3 into 3 into 3 matrix. Now I promised 4 standard mathematics. Now matrix is 11 standard. Just an excuse. Matrix is any table. Next time you go around to buy vegetables, you write the name of the vegetable, you write the price per kilo, and write the quantity, and then write the value of it. We have 4 columns, and like that, suppose you buy 10 vegetables, so that becomes a 10 into 4 matrix. You've already handled it. So do we think. We have already handled, and so we think. Sometimes it is a great fun to be on the other side, isn't it? I can amuse myself. What's next to come? What's next to come? But I'll stay with my role here. Matrix. Now we've got matrix 3 into 3. So we are going to represent 9 organs per face. And we have 6 faces. With this, we are now able to accommodate 9 into 6. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 24. Oh, no, 9 threes are 27. 9 fours are 36. Right, absolutely right. 56. 54, I'm sorry. 54 numbers. But that's a good number. That's a very good number. 54 different colors coming into your eyes, provided somebody gives you a view of all the 6 faces. Somebody gives you a view of all the 6 faces, which is never going to happen. Why will he? Why will he? You are a researcher, but he's not bound to show each of this. Probably you design a complex psychological test to know what it is and hope that your test is right and his answers are right. The biggest headache for psychologists is that the person has given right answers. Normally, when the person doesn't give right answers, that's very amusing. Normally, when the person doesn't give right answers, you fail him, isn't it? The teacher will fail the child. Normally, when we don't give right answers, the teacher will fail the child. But here, by giving wrong answers, the client giving wrong answers will fail the psychologist. Will fail the psychologist. So, who on the universe is there who will abide by the honesty to show you all the six faces? There's no need. In fact, there would be a self-warning. Oh, what is he getting into? Why is he asking me these questions? What is he getting into? Probably, at some point of time, you'd be daggers drawn, a quarrel, a question on your basic ethics. Is this right for you to pick up this information? Look, I'm trying to give a model. You can do model somewhere else. Pick up somebody else. I'll send my friend tomorrow. With the preparation that he will fail the psychologist. Many years back, my mentor told me that people do not speak truth. People do not speak truth. He told me people do not speak truth, not because they don't want to, but because they don't know it. They don't know the truth. Because they don't know the truth. I don't have money. What do I give you? I don't have food. What do I offer you? I don't know the word. How can I help you improve your vocab? I don't know science. What do I teach you? I don't know French. Even if I'm your father, I cannot teach you French. So people are not truthful because they don't know what is the truth. And truth is certainly something which you cannot borrow from anywhere. We cannot pay for truth. It's a sheer consciousness. The vigorousness of truth is by virtue of the amount of fight and amount of struggle that you will need before you enter the arena called truth. And the vagaries of truth is that you may not have read the right script. You may have read under the script. And sometimes say you have to read into the script, and I would have just barely managed to see some diagrams going up and down, call it a script. We're not going to have questions everywhere, I promise. We're not going to have questions everywhere. Questions come only to those people who have answers. So I'm delaying a bit of my answering, but I'm trying to fully make you aware and get you prepared for the questions. Questions and questions and questions. My God. about one big question, the competency and the personality, we are already in a melee, so to say. But not really. If we gather the lineage, if we gather the number of stations that we have traveled through, things would look pretty hopeful for us. So with that, I close this episode, discussion on this episode, and hope to see you again next time. Thank you very much.